Donna, Auburn's kind of got that reputation through conference play of pushing teams into the fourth quarter and then they kind of wear down. What did you address with your team about their style of play, and how were y'all able to just put them away at the beginning of the third?
I mean, we just, I mean, we're playing the game. I mean, we're playing hard. We're trying to force playing the best basketball that we could play, and sometimes it works in our favor and sometimes it doesn't. I just thought tonight we just really bear down. I mean, because we know the type of team Auburn is. They're going to always play hard. I think they forced us into, you know, some turnovers at the end of the game, and that's who they are. I just thought our defense was pretty good, and Zaya got off to a great start. I thought we just played really efficient basketball in the first two quarters, and we got ourselves a cushion, and we wanted to take it to another level.
John, you mentioned the other day, keeping the main thing the main thing. When you have someone like Aaliyah, in terms of obviously with the national awards going on, the buzz, and then the double-double streak, how have you seen her mature heading in, her junior year now in comparison to her freshman year, and being able to handle a moment like this?
I mean, this is, you grow and you mature. And then you have goals and you have dreams and you have wants, and what we're in and what she's in are right in line with her goals and dreams. And and more times than not, people are going to be who they have been all their lives. I don't think, you can get your equilibrium shook a little bit, but you write it, because of the habits that you formed. I mean, she's formed some great habits. Doesn't mean that she won't get a little jittery at times. Yeah, she's going to do that, but she'll just fall back into doing the things that she's done all year long. That's who she is. That's what she's done. But the talk, I'm sure it does something psychologically to her. I don't want it to be. I don't want it to get to a place where it is affecting her play. That's why we have to shut it down, and we got to talk about the main thing, and that is just keep winning. And we just keep winning, and we just keep doing what we've been doing. We hope everything takes care of itself.
Have you had those talks with her? Have you had to?
Not sit down. I tweeted something out the other day, and she's very, very responsible. Like, she texted me, she was like, "Can I say something?" I was like, "No, like, I got you." Like, you don't have to be a part of that. Be a part of. So she feels it, obviously, but she's responsible. Some other young person probably would have just ran off and started retweeting and talking, and that's what I like about Aaliyah. She's mature. She thinks before acting.
Dawn, your bench got some extended minutes tonight. What'd you think of it, and how much do you think this can help going forward?
They have to help us. For what we're trying to do and where we're trying to go, you can't do it. You can try to do it with, the starters that have played so well together, but you got to mix in some of our reserves, and they look good at times. I think it's not favorable to them to play them as a unit. It's always good to keep 2 or 3 starters on the floor with them, so they can feel good about what they're doing. And we're in practice where that second unit is always playing together. It's not always good, but I'm hoping that the more we continue to play, we'll get better with it. But during games, I like to just keep a steady 1 or 2 of our core players in, and just to right the ship.
I don't believe my math is right, but now this one's over on Sunday. If y'all win, that's the #1 seed in the tournament and regular season championship. So now that first goal is kind of on tap, how do you approach it? I know it's kind of familiar, but how do you approach it? How do you talk to the team about it?
Win. They're watching. We were back there watching it, and I don't think they've done the calculations or anything like that. But this is where we want to be. This is where we've always wanted to be. I mean, this is why we made decisions to cancel some, out-of-conference games, so we could be right where we are. And we're knock on wood, we're healthy. We just are in a good headspace. And we chose this over, over playing a team like UConn. So we're here. We got to continue to take care of business.
Dawn, two quick ones for you. One, are you ever surprised with just how efficient your ladies are? I think Aaliyah only plays 20 minutes tonight, and she does what she does. And Destiny gets 21 minutes tonight. Zaya's around that same minute mark. Are you ever surprised at just how efficient they can be with just, maybe not as much playing time as maybe some other ladies are getting on other teams? And then two, I was impressed with Destiny Henderson's on-ball defense tonight. Can you just talk about her growth in that part of her game and how big of a key that could potentially be for you guys moving forward?
I mean, well, our defense is one that our defense is our separator. And then if we're efficient shooting the basketball, that's icing on the cake. I mean, that is the one that, really allows us to separate a lot more. We didn't really go into the game thinking, they're going to play half the game. They afforded us, and then our reserves afforded us an opportunity to rest them a little bit because they're playing so much better. I envision our reserves playing a lot more than I kind of picture this like right now a lot sooner than it's developed into. And then Henny's playing great. Like, Henny's got the, ability to impact the game on both sides of the ball. That's what she does. She can defend. Like she's an elite defender, and I don't think she always gets the publicity about with what she's able to do. I think she's just running our basketball team in a way. She's, playing fast to slow and slow to fast, and really, she's in a groove, and she's being super selfless. We need her to score a little bit more, shoot a little bit more, just take great shots. I thought she gave up some great shots, and then when she didn't take them, it muddled the waters a little bit. So we just got to constantly tell her that, not just for this level, for the next level, because the next level you got to take those shots, or somebody else will be willing to do that. But super proud of Henny.
On a non-question about the game tonight, the news today about Jay Lee. Not sure if you've had a chance to be able to see it.
I did.
With Clutch Sports. What does, especially the fact that she's a former Gamecock and she represents a handful of Gamecocks right now, what can that do for the sport of women's basketball moving forward?
Jay Lee's been in it for a long time. Our players, our former players have entrusted her with their careers, and that's something to say about what she's been able to do in a space in which not a whole lot of athletes get to move in this space, but there aren't very many black women that are agents and that have players who are, to me, top tier players, giving their careers to them. So I think it's an awesome move. I think Clutch has made a clutch move in hiring her, and I know, their family will reap the benefits of all the partnerships and branding and doing what agents do to put their clients in the best possible position to make money.
Anything else for Coach Staley? Thank you, Coach.
Thank you all.